What about
No, I don't care about Winnie the Pooh.
I mean, to be fair, Winnie the Pooh is far less painful than Atlantica in this game.
That's not saying much.
It's saying much. Atlantica, the last game, was just easy to get lost in, and you were always in air combat, so it was annoying because you didn't have as many options. In this game, it's a terrible music minigame.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
I like rhythm games. I hate Atlantica in this game.
Huh. You know, at some point, maybe I should play Persona 4 Dancing on stream. That might be fun. Or absolutely a waste of time. One or the other.
I mean, if you want to, sure, why not? Although, rhythm games are pretty hard to stream for, because you gotta concentrate to play the rhythm games.
Yeah, that's why, like, turn-based RPGs are pretty good to stream. Because, like, you do have moments that you can look away from the screen.
Heck, I've had entire minutes where, like, I'll be playing a game, and I'm just listening to YouTube while I mindlessly run back and forth in a field or something. I just want an item or something, or I'm trying to get some levels.
I mean...
Oh, by the way, I finally fused Satanael.
Nice. I just got Satanael as well, as a matter of fact.
Huh.
I think I'm only missing 15 personas.
I think I'm missing, like, 3.
Somehow I missed Chu Cathilian, and I had to fuse him. And the Lorenzo was very upset that I was fusing something in the 30s.
Disappointed Lorenza noises.
I'm gonna have to look up the recipe for Alice, because yeah, it doesn't tell you what Alice's recipe is.
Yeah, you don't learn Alice's recipe unless you actively have both personas in your party.
Uh-huh.
And yes, Lynn, we're talking Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, is it that Alice?
Did you think it wasn't?
I didn't know what Alice it was.
What other Alice is there that looks like that?
I don't know, I always thought it was supposed to be like a doll come to life or something.
It's Alice from Alice in Wonderland, man. I think she's like a bonus boss in one of the SMT games, too.
I believe she's in every SMT game as well as most Persona games.
Yeah, and she's typically the ultimate persona of the Death Arcana.
Jump up. No, don't choose the cord.
Okay. So, we don't get outfits in this world?
Unfortunately, that doesn't happen until KH3.
Terrible game.
I told her to see a PC mod or something that fixes that, though. Since the designs are out there.
0 out of 10. Wait, so how weird does this look? We have Disney characters, Final Fantasy-ass Sora, and then quote-unquote realistic people like Jack Sparrow.
Well, it's PS2 era realistic people, though.
True.
You remember what PS2 era realistic looked like?
Okay, fair point.
No.
You'll see.
We're quite a few generations back. It doesn't look very convincing. Let's put it that way.
This is kinda different.
This is Port Royal, isn't it?
Yeah, Port Royal.
Sweet.
And there's no ship controlling in this version of Pirates. That's not till 3. It's part of why I love Pirates so much in 3, though, because I love the ship mechanics so much.
I mean, that's a high point in some of the Assassin's Creed games for me. Rude.
Something
I got annoyed with Nathan's Assassin's Creed game because I just wanted to play with the ships and I didn't care about the rest of the
Only
game.
one way to find out.
Yeah.
But you can't do anything if you try to do that.
Honestly, they should have just gave up and made a
Are you saying something about Assassin's Creed?
Honestly, they should have just made a pirate game instead of having pirate elements in Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah.
I probably would totally like. I was fascinated watching Nathan play the ship's version of part of the game.
Yeah.
But like as soon as he got to the stealthing, I didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, so this is Rascal. If you look, I have my camera on right now.
Oh, it is a cat though.
Aztec treasure,
Yes.
eh?
Aye, and thanks to the curse put on it,
Ha!
we are
Oh my
neither
God.
among the living, nor
Oh.
dead.
I mean, that's not that
Really?
bad.
'Cause you look like
For
regular
PS2.
pirates to me.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts has always been graphically ahead of its time, at least for the consoles it's on. It's part of why KH3 was such an exciting time, is that
Oh,
for the first time in a really long time we were going to have a Kingdom Hearts game on a main console.
Well, if you see
and
two
not
officers
handhelds.
and a brat holding a keyblade,
Because while
steer
DDD looks
clear.
really good for a
They got
3DS game,
tiger
it's still a
back that
3DS
don't
game.
belong in this
True.
world, see? And nobody knows what it'll do to you. Especially when the moon's showing what you really are.
A match for Barbossa, you say?
Hey!
See there?
Oh, God
I
dang
knew
it.
Those are the punks I was telling you about.
Who are you calling punks? It's Sora, Donald, and Goofy to you, and don't you forget it.
That we won't, and we'll engrave it on your tombstone, to be sure.
Oh, well, thanks. I really appreciate that.
I
Wait,
like
what?
your style.
Man, half of you stay here and
Oh,
indulge
I like
these
your
cunnies.
style.
The rest, bring me that medallion.
Yo! Copyright as hell!
Oh, we only get to stomp on a few of you?
So what do we do? Because every time you get into a battle, this is gonna play. It's the battle music of the world.
I mean,
Sorry.
I can't hurt them.
Yeah, it'd be one of those battles.
I straight up can't hurt them.
Right!
They're trying to hammer into your head the
No
gimmick
use.
of this world.
Can't beat them.
Aye, what do you expect?
It's actually the perfect choice for this fight, though.
You best be saying your prayers.
Wait,
Hey,
seriously?
watch out, they can see you. Stay away from
Magic
your
does like double damage to them as well as it gives them
Weren't you
status
listening to me
effects.
before?
Oh!
Hey, Pete, thanks for the tip.
Wisdom form specializes in magic, so it's perfect against these guys.
Oh, see, since I just got it, I figured I might as well try it.
Don't chew on my cell phone case.
So, the shooting is fine and all, but the real point of discipline comes from your spells. Because it makes your spells more powerful.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. They just explode into a cloud of flesh when I kill them. Like, that's gruesome. That's terrifying.
Rated E for execution!
Okay, so, yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't realize that wisdom would be so good for this.
The only real problem is that Wisdom's level up gimmick is that it only levels up from killing Heartless, which means you didn't get any Wisdom Form XP for what you just did.
Wait, only Heartless?
Only Heartless, not Nobodies, not Pirates, not anything but Heartless.
There's so many other villain types, though.
Where are you taking me? Let me go!
Yeah, but Heartless are generally the only ones that spawn when you're exploring. Most other enemies only show up in story situations.
Oh, okay, so we're at the start of
The
the
only
first map.
exception being the pirates in Pirates of the Caribbean, because they were almost always
Dusk is the name of the basic nobody?
Yeah.
Sup, Will Turner? Okay, so yeah, we're at the start of the movie. Are we doing the movie, or is it gonna be its own thing?
You're doing an abridged version of the first Pirates movie.
Sick. Does that mean KH3 is an abridged version of the second movie?
KH3 is actually the abridged version of part 2 of the one with the Kraken in it. I forget the name of it.
That'd be the second movie.
Yeah.
No, part 2, because there were two. That movie was split into 2 movies.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Where they had the movie
The
with
Desmond
and then in the next movie they find Jack with the.
Yeah,
It's basically
Dead Man's Chest.
That's-
It ends with Jack getting Kraken.
Yeah, the one after he gets Kraken.
Oh, okay.
I basically consider it 2 movies because it picks up so immediately after it.
Okay,
I
that's,
basically consider those 2 one movie.
no, that's fair. I respect
I've
that.
always thought it was 1 and 2. Kind of like how Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows, and Deathly Hallows 2. It's the same. I think of it the same way.
Okay.
Yeah, but do you want
Also,
to know?
Infinity War and Endgame is another movie like that.
Yeah. Do you want to know what's really fun to consider? Deathly Hallows Part 2 is always in the span of 24 hours.
It's what?
From the start of the movie to the end, it's always in the span of 24 hours.
I'm sorry, Lynn. You cut out really bad for me.
Yeah, I couldn't really hear you either.
I could hear. I just couldn't tell what you were saying. It was jumbled up.
So, the very last Harry Potter movie, the timeline of it is a 24-hour time period.
Oh yeah, that's just exhausting to think about. Like, a lot of crap happened then. Wait. Why the hell does Leaf Racer only cost 1 AP now? Is it because Kira is so much crappier now?
I suppose it's part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a consolation for how Kira got nerfed.
Okay, like, I'm willing to accept that at least. I got mad at Cure in the last stream.
Okay.
It's how Cure works the same in both Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. In the other games, magic works on a completely different system, and Cure is actually much easier to get a hold of because of it.
Alright, so now we can get to the harbor. I was just exploring and I happened to find some AP stuff. So, you know, yay me. So is Johnny Depp Jack Sparrow?
I think it's a sound alike.
We're too late.
Huh?
Those pirates kidnapped Miss Swan and took her to their ship.
Rude.
Now they've sailed. And I'll never be able to
Well,
find
not with
her.
that attitude,
Then
man.
she's long gone. The Black Pearl is nigh uncatchable.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's not Johnny
Just
Depp, but
find yourself
it's not a
another
terrible
girl,
impression.
mate.
Yeah, no, it's...
You? What are you doing aboard the Interceptor?
stealing it.
She's off limits to civilians.
He's out of civvy.
Fortunate that I'm going to commandeer her then. She'll make a fine pirate ship.
A pirate?
Remember your
Yeah, for some reason,
Jack
Sora
Sparrow,
just loves
mate.
this world. Like, it's canon that he loves the idea of being a pirate for a
They
day.
hunt down the Black Pearl and save
Sick.
Miss Swan.
Like,
I
that's
got you
some
out of that
that's
jail
some
cell,
cool
Sparrow.
characterization. I like
Do
that.
this, and your debt's repaid.
Cause like
You'll have to win fair lady's heart
he's
alone, mate.
kind of
I
just
see no
vibed
profit
in most of the
made.
world, but if he's actively
Captain.
hyped to be here,
Are
that's
you sure you
awesome.
can sail her? All on your own?
Yeah, when he enters Pirates of the Caribbean in
You have a
KH3,
point,
he's
yeah.
humming Yo Ho Yo Ho, Pirates Late for Me the first time you see him in that world.
Thanks, Sparrow.
Captain Sparrow.
I'm Sora. This is Donald and Goofy.
I'm Will Turner.
That will be short for William, I imagine. No doubt name for your father, eh?
Yes.
Well then, Mr. Turner, You get us ready to make way. I have some effects to liberate.
Aye, aye. But hurry.
Naturally.
You really want to be a pirate?
Of course not.
Look
What
at
do you make of
Donald.
this will?
Donald's not convinced.
I think my luck's about to change.
Alright, yeah, let's keep Donald in, I guess. Okay, I should probably save before we do that. There's no save spot here. It's back up.
So, there's a save spot back up there, and there'll be one on the ship.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I'm just worried about nothing then. Yo-ho! A pirate's life for us.
You can release me.
Oh wow, look at that
You
low
have your
poly food.
trinket. I'm of no further value to you.
This is no
Yeah.
trinket, Missy. This is cursed Aztec gold. One of 882 identical pieces they delivered in a stone chest to Cortez himself.
I hardly believe in ghost stories anymore, Captain Barbosa.
That's exactly what I thought. Buried on an island of dead, what cannot be found except for those who know where it is. Find it we did. There be the chest. Inside be the gold. And we took 'em all. We spent 'em and traded 'em and fritted 'em away on drink and food and pleasurable company. The more
Pleasurable
we gave 'em
company.
away, the more we came to realize the
Just
drink
checking,
would not
E-rated
satisfy,
game, right? Or
and
E10.
food
Yeah.
turned to ash in our mouths. We are cursed men, Miss Turner. Compelled by greed
I
we
mean,
were,
I want to say
but
that
now
was like
we are
the
consumed
exact
by it.
line from the movie.
How very sad.
Which is
for
like
you.
PG-13, Lynn.
There is one way we can end our curse. All the scattered pieces of the Aztec gold must be gathered and restored to the stone chest. And the blood of every soul who touched a piece of the treasure must be repaid. Miss Turner, for 10 years we've searched every league of these waters, every town and village, preying on sailors and settlers
Man, if she
alike.
just told them that her real name, they would have just
881
killed her.
pieces we found, but despaired of ever finding the last.
Yeah.
All
She
those
just had to
years,
pretend not
you've
to be
been
the
safe
mayor's
in your
daughter.
bed, reading your pirate stories, dreaming of adventures in the high seas. We've endured torments worse than death itself. But now, thanks to ye, we have the final piece.
Like, legitimately,
at
I'd have been
last.
impressed by this if
When
I was
this
playing it on a
medallion is restored
PS2,
to the
you know?
chest, we'll be free to
Like,
roam
I-
the
Yeah,
seas
I-
as men. No longer will
I-
we
I
be
gotta make sure-
ghosts.
Apart from like a resolution upgrade that they gave it, it's
That's
pretty much
what
unchanged from the
they
PS2
say,
version.
killing you.
Yeah, that's impressive. Good for them.
Yet.
Oh yeah, because that'll work. Where are you gonna go, dummy? You're on a boat! Idiot!
You see, the moonlight shows us for what we really
Damn these
are.
buoyancy operated aquatic
We're
transports.
not among the living.
Damn them to
And
hell!
so we cannot die. But neither are we dead. I've suffered too long.
Okay, but, like, legit?
You'd best
They did a
start
good job.
believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. For you see, tonight,
They did a better job here than they did in the actual Pirates video game. Because I had that when I was a kid for PS2, and the models in that were so friggin' ugly.
Oh god. Okay, so what's the plan, Jack? Oh. So... Okay, cool.
And if you don't tell them to go right now, you can go down into the hold and save.
Yes, Donald, you've got this, we know. Dear sweet God. Is that like the one thing he knows what to say when he's doing a spell?
Here's sweet, I've got it.
Yeah. That's his one spell. It just does like 5 different things. It's like the frickin' Wabbajack. Okay, so what's the plan?
Go in.
No, we're guarding the ship. Okay. You know what every freaking Disney World reminds me of? The freaking, Phineas and Ferb Star Wars movie. Where, like, Phineas and Ferb are just in the background.
There was a Phineas and Ferb Star Wars movie?
You didn't know about that? Yeah!
I never saw a Star Wars movie. I saw one where they were with the Avengers.
What?
Yeah, Phineas and Ferb met the Avengers. Doofenshmirtz shot pancakes at Avengers, at the bad guys for the Avengers.
Yeah, you...
They gave Iron Man the line, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea who's shooting pancakes.
Yeah, it was, Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, and Spider-Man, I think. But yeah, there was straight up a Phineas and Ferb Star Wars movie that's straight up just them in A New Hope in the background.
Is that on Disney Plus? Because I kind of gotta see this.
Yes.
To free us from this curse forever.
Like, it's glorious, man. Like...
I mean, Phineas and Ferb was a pretty good show overall. I haven't been watching it a lot, but I've been rewatching some of the episodes on Disney Plus. It's so good. Like, one of the last really good cartoons.
Fantastic.
Not many.
That's disappointing. Hey, at least in one of the games you get to teach Peter Pan a lesson.
Put Peter Pan in his place.
Oh, hey guys.
Quick, they're after us.
Let me guess.
That fight is so satisfying, especially after how Peter Pan acts in KH1.
Right.
God, Peter Pan is a terrible human being. Like,
But he's human.
It's complicated. Oh my god, Donald, we get it. Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm really finding fire to be pretty useful. You know?
You're using it a lot more than I do. I barely ever use fire, with the exception of Demix.
I mean, when you're surrounded, fire's pretty good.
I also had a bad habit of ignoring magics the first time I played this game. So it's a bit of a habit-breaking problem I've had. Especially with Reflect, because the fact that I have only really been using Reflect in my most recent 3 playthroughs of Kingdom Hearts 2, and not the majority of the time I've been playing it, is a little problematic.
Is that exactly what it sounds like? It reflects enemy magic?
So Reflect is basically a magic version of Guard. It lasts a little longer, and when the enemy attacks them, it deals damage back based off of your magic stat.
So kind of like what Era was in Kingdom Hearts 1?
When it's of greatest profit to you?
Arrow just reduced damage, and Arrow, when you were really close, dealt a small amount of damage. Arrow was basically a defense up.
Okay.
Reflect, you do not take any damage. It's the same as if the enemy had encountered your guard.
Wow. Way to be rude, Will.
Although Reflect doesn't stay up. It lasts about half a second, maybe. It's quick like the guard. You gotta time it correctly, but it's really effective.
Oh, hey, look, actual.
And it works from all angles. Just
straight up actual blood. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, someone shoot him to see if it worked. No? Just me?
Seems reasonable to me.
You, mate, your father,
Like,
was your
there's some
father
really
William's
weird
brother?
things they did in this game for the English audience. Because there's a scene later.
Who brought this wench to us?
She said her name was Turner.
Oh, boy.
Why isn't it working? You need more blood.
Down from the deck as he's threatening to kill himself and be lost to the sea.
Hurry.
It's like, I get censorship, but like, he's just ruined all of his marketing chips.
The medallion! After them, you ingrates!
Double fist.
Protagonist go burr. Wow, we just abandoned Jack.
Calling Kingdom Hearts Will the protagonist is a big stretch. Kingdom Hearts Will barely has any presence in either of the Pirates worlds that he shows up in.
What are you doing, you absolute scumbag of a creation? I'm being too
What?
hard. I'm being too hard on the things. I'm just memeing.
What things?
The shopkeep.
Oh, are you talking about the Moogles?
Yes. Are you saying he hasn't earned it?
I mean, there was the Moogle Mafia in Kingdom Hearts Days, which you'll never see because you're not gonna play the DS version.
Hang on. What?
Yeah, they all wear organization hoods, and they all speak kind of like the you wanna buy a watch kind of way when you talk to them.
Moogle Mafia. Does Josh know about this? Like,
Josh doesn't know very much about Kingdom Hearts. I haven't attempted to break his mind as often as I've done it with you.
Cause I feel like Josh would pop off if he knew about something like that. Wow,
Well, because the idea is you're playing as the villains, so you've got to have bad Moogles. Even though it's really difficult to call Roxas a villain, even when he is working for the organization.
Oh my god, we get it! Wow, magic works so much better on these guys. Like, that's ridiculous.
I told you!
I guess it's a good thing that Pete decided to warn them about magic in time for us to hear it, huh?
Yeah.
I like how that's canonically how we figured out how to fight them.
Yeah.
Cause Pete's a freaking moron.
Yeah.
I gotta get better at timing guard.
You and me both. I've been playing this game for years, and I still don't have guard timing down perfect.
I mean, at least I'm using guard. I think I used it like twice in Kingdom Hearts 1.
You used it once in Kingdom Hearts 1, and it wasn't even to actually guard, it was just to test and see what the animation looked like. You never guarded the whole game.
You gave Barbosa my name.
And I real talk think the game would have been easier for you if you had actually guarded
I
occasionally.
don't know.
Elizabeth,
Yeah, probably. I
where did you
think
get
like that's
It's yours.
consistently what
From the day we
happens to
found
me.
you.
Is I make a
Just
game
do not
harder for
see.
myself by not thinking it
After all this
through.
time.
Like that's what happened with Berseria.
And then you blame the game?
It was a
Yeah,
gift
I'm
from
at
my
least
father.
confessing that
He sent
like
it to
it was
me.
my bad on Berseria. On
I'm
Kingdom
sorry.
Hearts,
Like, I'll...
I think my only
I will
issue was
take-
the length of fights, not necessarily
Why did you take it?
that I was losing them.
Because I was afraid that you were a pirate.
He was like
It would
5.
have been awful.
Of course.
Like he was like 5.
She was like 5'2", though. Did you expect her to make good decisions?
It wasn't your blood.
This plot hole you're pointing out was in the original movie as well, so...
My blood.
God, I need to rewatch the Pirates movies. That sounds like a fun thing to do with free time.
Oh, probably.
Of a pirate.
It's been a while since I've seen it, too.
How the blazes did you get off that island, Jack?
When
Drugs,
you sailed away
cocaine.
in my ship and marooned me on that godforsaken
Lots of
spit
more-
of
I mean, the actual
There's
answer
no
is literally he
pistol
drank
in a
alcohol
single
and waited for somebody
You
to
forgot one
pick him
very
up.
important
Yep.
thing, mate. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
I mean,
Sea
great-
turtles, mate.
Sea turtles.
I won't be making that mistake again.
I absolutely
Then what
love
say
that.
you
That's
to
the
putting the past
reasoning.
behind us, untying these ropes, and letting me negotiate.
I mean, he
the
always
trade
tells
of
everyone
my
sea
hand.
turtles, but the
What say
actual
you to
reason is
that?
he got drunk and then
Seeing
the ship that owned the alcohol storehouse showed up,
letting you
and they
go
brought him
doesn't
back
seem
with
to
him.
Fall within
Oh,
my
oh,
interest.
What if
Odd.
the
I'm
name
not
of
actually
that ship
concerned with your
was Sea
interest.
Turtles?
Give me back the pearl.
Arr.
Honestly,
All right.
that would.
It's not a very creative ship name, but I suppose it would work.
I mean, like,
Coming up on
not
the
every
interceptor.
ship name is
What do we do, Captain?
creative.
What do you think, you idiot?
Like, if it's a merchant ship, I could see it being, like, called the Tortoise or something. Like, if it was made for cargo and not necessarily moving fast.
Will, look!
I suppose. But weren't they runners, though? Because, like, wasn't it an illegal alcohol operation that they were running?
Yeah,
I
it was.
suppose he'd run for
So
it.
they want a fast ship.
He just completely went off. Oh my god, that animation was jank and I love it.
Yeah.
Like, 1 second he was there, 1 second his like sprite did a 180 and
We're
fell
just
over.
gonna have to fight.
Like, oh my god, that was glorious. That was cringe, mate. Quality cringe, Oh, Donald was dead. Okay. I was like, why isn't Wisdom Form working?
Back off.
I guess Valor works in a pinch, huh?
It's over.
Yeah, I told you, like, if they're dead, you can't use the form.
At least that's only based on the amount of attacks you hit with. So this is probably a good world to grind it in, huh? Considering how much they contain.
It's not bad.
The pirates.
Well, did you know?
The best place to grind Valor form is Agrabah.
Oh, we're going back there?
Now then,
Jamming.
I'll be having back that medallion. Unless it's more important than their lives.
I'm okay with
A
that.
special enemy spawns there. Once you complete Agrabah the first time, you can go back and it'll be there.
Shoot.
And that
You
enemy
can't
is
die.
perfect for grinding Valor
You
form.
can't.
But I can.
But I can. My name is Will Turner. My father was Bootstrap Bill Turner. His blood runs in my veins.
Aye?
Aye?
On my word, do as I say, or I'll pull this trigger and be lost at Davy Jones' locker.
Name your terms, Mr. Turner.
Release Elizabeth, and Sora, and Donald, and Goofy too.
Free.
Anything else?
Leave now.
Jack's like, excuse me.
Agreed.
Like,
Leave we
he
shall.
took a specific point
But the
to say
heartless
everyone except Jack. Where the hell did he come from?
No fair.
And there goes... I didn't even get the chance to, like, lose a fight. They just skipped straight to this. Like... I was half expecting them to try to hit us with one of those fights you're supposed to lose. Sora's offended at the concept of surrender. Wise policy, lad. Yeah, get that on a t-shirt. Don't trust pirates. Alright.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Alright, let's do it! We just have to eat these into the water. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. This can be really quick if you get lucky and they don't hit you at all. Because they can knock you out of that animation, but it's such a quick animation that you can usually get through it just fine.
And then get hit immediately after, of course. Freaking cannon, Heartless! Gotcha!
Woo!
That was good timing.
All clear.
That's the second time I've had to watch that man sail away with my ship. But I'll be having her back
Wait,
soon
wouldn't this
enough.
be like the third time?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the third.
Because he left him marooned on that island just once. He saw the Black Pearl leave from Port Royal, and now this. So yeah, this would be the third time.
And again, it's the same line he had in the movie. And it was also the third time in the movie.
Oh, Jack. Oh, hey, look, it's one of those data battles. Well, not the data, but you know what I mean. It's not technically the data battle, but...
You can try it if you want. You're probably gonna lose because you're a little under-leveled, but...
Nah.
You won't... It's so close, you won't lose anything if you wanted to. I like the data battles. They let me experience the fights from Rechain of Memories without having to play Rechain of Memories.
Fair. Wow, the dude with the pickaxe just does not... Like, he's got super armor, I swear to God. Are they, like, impossible to hurt when they're not in the moonlight or something?
Yeah.
They have to be in the moonlight to hurt.
Okay.
That is the gimmick of the pirates.
Yeah.
Joy. Like, that's cool, don't get me wrong, but also screw that.
It's just a little, you just have to keep an eye on your positioning. It's pretty easy to bait them into the moonlight.
What kind of
And this is where this I will not be doing it again. I don't always heal Sora, but when I do, it's right after he's used a potion.
Okay, yeah, this entire segment, I'm just going to turn into one video, because that way I only have to deal with one copyright, like, trauma.
Oh, just make all of just call it copyrights. Just name the video Copyright Strike.
Yeah.
No, I'll call it Pirates Bay, because that's hilarious. Nothing for that? Really? I thought it was funny.
Pirates Bay?
Yeah. You know, the pirating site that may or may not exist? That, like, copywriting took down?
Oh!
Wow, tough crowd.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
That dude with a straight up gun is really ticking me off. Oh, yep, there I go. Yeah, I figured that would happen at some point. Rippin' Sora.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I need to be using Blizzard more. That really limits what they can do for a few minutes.
Yeah, Blizzard and Lightning are probably the most effective on them.
Yeah.
Because Blizzard freezes them solid and Lightning makes them jitter a lot.
Okay, what the hell is that animation for return fire? Am I, like, hitting the bullet back at them, or am I shooting them with the Keyblade flight?
I think you're hitting the bullet back.
The hell is Sora?
Yeah.
Cause, like, that's pretty badass.
Sora's pulling some Kirito bullshit. I know that you never watched Gun Gale, but that was like the entire premise of Gun Gale was that he was good enough at the game that he could block bullets with a laser sword.
I didn't throw ice at the bone creature. That was my problem. This is really cool. I like this a lot.
Now let's be joined us
Yeah.
again.
Like,
The
this is
last
neat.
of the Aztec treasure has been returned. And now the blood will be repaid to
I had a
those
big ass
on
smile on
this
my face the
earth
whole time, and
forever.
I was playing this world for the first time too. So, like, my favorite part is that the Pirates theme is the battle music.
I mean, that's fantastic. Well, crap, he's got them on a technicality.
Sora!
Goofy, too.
So you want to play
Donald's
pirate?
the only
Don't
one of
save
them
the
with a
play
last
acting for the
name.
nursery. After them!
Yeah.
Which is hilarious, because Goofy has a family, so he actually needs a family name.
Isn't it
No
like
more
Goof
play
or
acting
something?
now.
Like, isn't Max called Max Goof?
Actually, yeah, I think it is Goofy Goof, that's right. I forgot about that.
Hey, yuck.
Because they always call him Mr. Goof.
Yeah, okay, so his name is Goofy Goof.
Jack!
I don't know what to
get
do with
him.
this knowledge.
Jack!
You're a fool,
Oh,
Jack
I've been
Sparrow.
impaled.
Oh look, I have been impaled. Frozen wasn't all misses, it had a hit here and there, and that joke was probably one of them.
Yeah, that joke was great.
The first time.
Honestly, I think...
The first time I saw that joke, it was funny. Problem with Frozen, much like everything, is that I ended up having to see it a bunch more times, and now I never want to again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show yourself, Pete! The tide has changed!
And he was just there?
See? I told you you'd be
He was just standing in the corner? Yep. God dang it.
It's not like it's supposed to be there, and nobody will question it.
Oh, god dang it, it's one of these guys. It looks different, though.
Alright, so the gimmick to this fight is you have to take down that Heartless. It doesn't have very much health, but until you do, the room is dark. Once you take it down, then you can damage Barbossa. So this is a Disney boss right here. You are fighting Barbossa. He's the actual boss. Also, he has a reaction command that I somehow didn't know about until, like, my 4th playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Really?
Let's go! There, yeah.
Yeah, you can juggle the fuck out of Barbossa with Wisdom Form. This form's practically made for this fight.
I like how he just skates around. That's like such style. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh crap. Hey, get back here! Okay, where is it? Have to be on the lookout for the yellow eye. There it is. We get it, you're gonna blast us to bits!
Oh yeah, Jack has a health bar, and if he dies, you lose the fight.
Mother fricker! That's awful! And we're back to this shit! Okay, it's starting to wear thin at that point, because, like, that's ridiculous.
I think you can just run past him.
You think so?
I think so.
Oh my god, you can just run past them. Why did I spend so much time fighting the fricks then?
Oh, XP.
God.
I mean, I usually clear all the rooms as I go, just because it helps proper leveling.
Wait, but why the hell does it matter if Jack goes down? Like, isn't he immortal right now?
No, he's not.
Then why is he a zombie? Look at him.
Because Will has going to drop the coin in at the end.
To be honest, I completely forgot about the Jack's death being part of it, because it's been a long time since I've seen him die.
Like,
I don't think it's because you're being bad or anything, I think it's just a matter of you got really unlucky, you must have gotten stunned or something, or caught.
no, because, like, look, Jack's a zombie
You
right
can
now.
just cure him, though. Yeah.
So, I legitimately don't understand. Okay, time to juggle the son of a gun. Sorry, son, leaf tracer. Man, I missed that. Of course, he found like the one freaking
I mean, you
bit
got
of
Leaf
shade.
Tracer before you got Kira, so...
Okay, yo!
Back off.
That was sick as hell! Like, that was definitively awesome. I loved it.
Yeah.
I guess Kingdom Hearts really decided to start owning how anime as frick it is with 2, huh?
Yeah, KH2 gets anime as hell, yeah. Like, that's why I say, if 2 isn't the one that sells you on Kingdom Hearts, then you're not gonna get sold, because 2 is one of the highest points the series has.
Like, no, I see a point.
And unlike 1, there isn't, like... Unlike KH1, there isn't a divide on whether that style of gameplay has its place. Because I really like Kingdom Hearts 1's slower take on the formula. But I also am really glad that Kingdom Hearts 2 furthered it to this. I just like having both.
Oh my god! There was another one?
Yeah. That's the one that I'd never known about until recently.
Oh hey, my drive gauge powered up. So, at this point, I need to decide whether I want to focus on Wisdom or Valor based on which character isn't the Disney character in my party, right?
I guess.
Right.
Which would probably be Wisdom.
The ones that you absolutely want to level up all the way before the end of the game is Limit,
Well, enough of this.
and Final Form. Those are the ones I'd say are the ones you'll want most. Limit because it's the only one you can use without party members, and as well as it's a really good form, and Final Form just because it's really cool.
Honestly, this was like...
Laugh while you can, Barbosa.
Oh, I've done
But, like, he was a zombie when he got shot, so why does it work?
I feel.
Yeah, you'd think like the entire group of pirates would have just died because of the injuries they took as zombies, right?
Yeah, like, Jack was just stabbed not 15 minutes ago, why isn't he dead?
MacGuffin?
MacGuffin.
I mean, in the movie, he
MacGuffin.
doesn't get shot. Like, when he gets shot, he doesn't realize until after the fact
What
that
now,
he
Jack?
was back to being
Whatever I
mortal.
want, now that the power is mine.
Yeah, and in the movie, they dropped the coins before he got shot, I think was what they were supposed to be doing.
She is.
Yeah.
But Kingdom Hearts messes up
Thank
the
you.
order.
Jack.
God damn it, Kingdom Hearts.
I didn't want you hitting me again, mate.
Hey, Jack. Good luck.
No.
I'm off.
He's like, he is making no promises.
Will!
Oh my god. Wow. Like, Jack's like, I just wanted a hug, damn it.
Good for them.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so what comes
Sora.
next
I mean,
anyway?
it is one of the rare movies where the main character doesn't get the girl.
He's not red.
Well, I suppose he's not technically the main character, but he's the one everyone remembers.
Yeah, like, Will's technically the main character, I think. Really, it's Jack's compass?
Yeah, but Will's so boring as a character.
Hey, Orlando Bloom does decent work.
I've only seen him in Pirates of the Caribbean, and I don't care for his character.
Fair. That's fair. So we've got time for like another world, maybe two. That's nuts.
Oh boy, we're going to Agrabah next, I think.
Okay.
That or Halloween. I forget which one's lower. It's either Agrabah or Halloween Town next.
Wait, we get to go back to either of those? Okay, if it's Halloween Town, I'm definitely gonna have to deal with the copyright bullcrap again with that.
You
too.
know, for a minute there, I was
Only for
afraid we were
half
gonna
of it.
lose Donald to the curse of the treasure.
Yup.
Half?
Me too.
Okay.
I mean, might as well do Halloween Town then, I guess, to keep the copyright all together.
That would make sense.